We're now going to find the area of a composite shape. What you see here is a composite shape. It's an irregular shape, and that means you can't find its area directly. In order to get the area of a composite shape, you need to break it up into the smallest number of squares or rectangles as possible. Get the area of each square or rectangle, and then get the overall area. So we're going to have to split up or break up this composite shape. Now, one way we could do that is by ruling a horizontal line across, like so. And when we do that, we have broken up the composite shape into what appears to be two rectangles. So I'm going to call this bigger rectangle, I'm going to call that rectangle 1. And I'm going to call this other rectangle, rectangle 2. So our plan now is to work out the area of each of these rectangles. So let's start with rectangle 1. So we put a title down, rectangle 1. And we write out the formula for the area of any rectangle. Area A equals length multiplied by breadth. We're then going to sub in the length and the breadth. So the length is always the horizontal measurement. So we're going to take the length as 15 centimeters. That's the length of rectangle 1. So copy down our equals sign and replace L with 15. Then copy down our multiply sign. So the breadth then is the vertical distance. So the vertical length here of this rectangle is 8. So we're going to replace the breadth with 8. So we're now going to multiply 15 by 8. If you're not happy to do that, you can write it out to the side and do multiplication. Or 8 5s are going to give us 40. 8 10s are going to give us 80. 80 plus 40 is going to give us 120. And don't forget the units. The length and breadth were both in centimeters, so the area is going to be in centimeters squared. So we've just worked out the area of rectangle 1. We're going to do exactly the same for rectangle 2. So again, put the title down first. Write down our formula. So area of a rectangle is A equals length multiplied by breadth. Copy down our equals. Now, we want to get the length of rectangle 2, the horizontal measurement here. Now, at the minute, we don't appear to know it. However, we do know the horizontal measurement at the top, which is 15. And we know this little horizontal measurement here, which is 7. So this remaining horizontal measurement is going to be 15 subtract 7, which is going to give us 8. So it doesn't do any harm to put that on our diagram. So the horizontal measurement here is 8 centimeters. And that was found by 15 subtract 7. So the length of rectangle 2 is 8. Copy down our multiply sign. The breadth of rectangle 2 is the vertical measurement here, which is just 4. So we're left with 8 multiplied by 4, which is going to give us 32. And again, be careful with your units. The units are centimeters squared because the length and breadth were both in centimeters. So we've worked out the area of rectangle 1. We've worked out the area of rectangle 2. So in order to get the overall area, so I'm going to put another title, overall. In this particular example, we're adding the two separate areas to get the overall one. So the overall area is going to be 120 plus 32. So that's going to give us our final answer of 152. And the units are going to be centimeters squared.